All right, so let's talk about what a law enforcement officer's training program should look like as far as attributes go. Number one, strength training, training to produce the maximum amount of force that you can. On a day-to-day basis, you might not need it, but law enforcement officers clearly need to be able to pick up heavy things, move heavy objects, to include people. Number two, power. So power is force over time. With a decrease in the amount of time for the movement, the more powerful the movement is. Think about from a law enforcement officer's perspective, that's like creating separation. Now, hypertrophy being muscle building. That by itself may be not directly related to law enforcement, but more mass matters, right? That's the reason why there's weight classes in MMA. It's now more on the endurance side, muscle endurance. Think about an extended defensive tactics scenario, something like that where you're going to have to generate not necessarily a max amount of force, but a sub-max amount of force repeatedly over time. Additionally, on the endurance side of the house, cardiovascular endurance, any prolonged event, you have to get to a problem or you have to get away from a problem. It requires you running with your gear, with your loadout, all that. And then wrapping it up, speed and agility. Speed, just your ability to cover a distance on foot as quickly as possible. And then agility, your ability to accelerate, your ability to decelerate, and how rapidly you're able to do it, how quickly you can change directions. Look at all the officer involved shooting situations where they're in close quarters, where they're having to move laterally really quickly. And it's quite frankly, that agility is the difference between life and death in a number of these incidents.